Police Federation praises police commissioner. Two wanted men captured. Manchester businessman slapped with three murder charges. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. General Secretary of the Jamaica Police Federation, Sergeant Lloyd Duncan, is praising Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake's leadership of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, which he described as transformational. Sergeant Duncan was speaking at the 82nd Joint Annual Central Conference of the Jamaica Police Federation in Hanover after the executive of the Federation was returned for a second term. He said Dr. Blake has achieved much in his first year in the post, included a reduction in murders, and urged all members of the police force to give their support. Here is Mr. Duncan.
For me, I've been in the force for 28 years, and he is the best that I've seen so far. He has been in the post for just 1 year, from March 18 last year, and the amount of promotions that he has done over that period is unprecedented. The morals of the membership of the force is very high. We have seen a 40-something% decrease in murders and major crime, and we think it can only get better under the leadership of Dr. Kevin Blake.
That's Sergeant Duncan of the Police Federation. Meanwhile, a soldier who is charged with possession of a prohibited weapon could be facing more legal trouble after it was revealed in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on Wednesday that the firearm was involved in a shooting that is under investigation. Anthony Scarlett was remanded to return to court on June 6. The court was told that the ballistic report on the firearm seized from the Jamaica Defense Force member was involved in a shooting at La Covia in St. Elizabeth. Scarlett was held with the illegal gun on April 15 during a targeted operation in the community of Elim. His car was searched and the weapon was found. Another escapee from the Barnett Street police lockup in St. James is back behind bars. Maurice Belnavis, a 42-year-old fisherman of Great Pond in Ocheria, St. Anne, was recaptured on Thursday. Belnavis, who has been on the run since November of last year, was spotted in the Buckfield area by an off-duty policeman who is stationed in St. James. The policeman accosted Belnavis and called for backup. Belnavis was among 5 prisoners who escaped from the Barnett Street police station in December of 2024. 3 of the escapees were fatally shot by the police, while a 4th was recaptured after he was shot and wounded by the police. Meanwhile, a man wanted by the Clarendon police for shooting with intent was apprehended in the once troubled community of Greenvale in Manchester on Saturday. The man is identified by police as Kafor Barley, otherwise called Hunter Spartal or CJ. He was arrested about 10:50 a.m. Barley was arrested in Greenvale based on intelligence. Acting Operations Officer for Manchester, Valdin Amos, said Barley is the second wanted person held in the parish since Thursday. The other wanted man was Orlando Platinum Gray, who was wanted for murder in St. Catherine. Patrick Thompson, the Manchester businessman who is implicated in the February mass shooting in Nashville in Manchester, in which 2 women were killed, has been slapped with additional charges after another of the victims succumbed to her injuries. Melody Baker, 53-year-old of Mayday in Manchester, died on April 23, 2 months after she was shot. Thompson, who remained behind bars, is now facing 3 counts of murder and several counts of wounding with intent. The other victims, 35-year-old Aldine Dixon and 42-year-old Stacey Ann Musgrave, died on the scene on February 23rd. Another woman and a 12-year-old boy were also wounded in that incident. Thompson was denied bail when he appeared before the Manchester Parish Court on April 14. He is accused of opening fire on a group of patrons after one of them accidentally scratched his vehicle at a candlelight vigil, and Thompson claims he was acting in self-defense. On to sports, the local, regional, and international boxing fraternity are now mourning the passing of legendary Jamaica boxer and 3-time weight division world champion Mike the Body Snatcher McCollum. According to reports, McCollum was on his way to the gym in Las Vegas in Nevada on Saturday where he lived when he fell ill and pulled off the road. He was later found unresponsive by the police. Sources confirmed that McCollum apparently died from a cardiac arrest. McCollum, who was 68 years old, won his first title in 1984, beating Irishman Sean Mannion to lift the WBA junior middleweight title, which he held for 4 years. He later captured the WBA middleweight belt in 1989 before losing it to James Toney in 1991. McCollum then moved up to the light heavyweight class where he won the WBC title in 1994. Wow, good Mr. McCollum. On to football. The Jamaica Reggae boys played a very attacking and excellent game before a large crowd in London, England on Saturday, but lost on penalty to Nigeria in the Unity Cup finals. And it was very entertaining as both teams went full out from the first minute of kickoff, and Jamaica matched Nigeria player for player, feel for feel. The only place that seemed to be lacking was the defense, which at times seems to be too open, and it was from one of those lapses that caused the Nigerians to score the second goal. The Nigerians scored first, but Jamaica hit back early within 2 minutes to draw level in the first half. Nigeria scored again to take the lead due to defensive error, but Jamaica quickly hit back to draw level 2-2, and this is how it ended after full time. Penalty kicks, and Jamaica had one miss, while Nigeria scored their five to win the trophy. But overall, Jamaica team was excellent, and the coach will have a hard time now selecting the final 23 for the Gold Cup, which comes up in a few days. Some of the big names that we are accustomed to might find themselves out of this squad because these new young players are not playing any ease up, and they are making every Jamaican proud. June 7 will be Jamaica's next game in the World Qualifier. And that's going to be news and sports on your favorite community radio. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.